Hey guys, so it's April and today I'm going to be showing you how to make these beautiful cupcakes. For this tutorial, you will need 175 grams of butter, 165 grams of caster sugar, 50 grams of hot chocolate powder, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and 125 grams of self-raising flour, 3 eggs, a packet of cookies that can fit in your bun case, and some bun cases or cupcake cases, whatever you call them. First, preheat your oven to 180 degrees C. Now get your bowl that you're going to add your ingredients into and add your butter along with your sugar. Then beat it all together with a whisk or an electric whisk until it's all light and fluffy. And it looks like that. And then add your eggs, all 3. And then whisk until it's all mixed in perfectly. Hopefully then it will look something like this, and then you can add your flour. Add it gradually, just pour in a little bit and then whisk it, and then add some more and whisk it, otherwise it'll just be hard to do. It makes life a hell of a lot easier. Then add your hot chocolate powder. You can use cocoa powder, but I only have hot chocolate powder, and I quite prefer that, to be quite honest. It has more, I don't know, flavour. Then put your bun cases on the tray. You could do that earlier if you want to. You can do that anytime, but I like to do it like now. Now place some of the cookies into the bun cases. This will just be really nice and have like a little surprise for people who are eating them, because the cookie will, while it's being cooked, it will melt into the sponge of the cupcake. So now just really add the mixture into the cupcake cases along with the cookies. Just place it on top and spread it out and things. Make sure the mixture is even among all the cases, and yeah. So once you put all the mixture in the bun cases and it's all nicely evened out, put them into the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes and leave them to cook. While you're leaving them to cook, you can make the icing. To make the icing, you will need to put 100 grams of butter into a bowl and then add 200 grams of icing sugar. I also added about 20 grams of the hot chocolate powder that I used for the buns, just to make it chocolatey. And then cream all the ingredients together. Be very careful, and it does take time and a lot of patience, but just don't add any more butter to it, even though you think you probably should, because it does work out in the end and it tastes beautiful. Once your cupcakes have been in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes, put a fork in one of the cupcakes to see if it's done. If it's well cooked properly, then the fork will come out clean. And then it's time to take them out of the oven and carefully put them on a cooling rack. Once you've got them on the cooling rack, leave them to cool down, and then it's time to put the icing on. Just put like a dollop of icing on each one using a spoon. I'm using a tablespoon. And then just even it out. Once it's all nicely evened out, hopefully a little more even than mine, because as you can tell I'm not the most careful. Although I do quite like a bit of a messy look on them. They should look quite nice and yummy. Then I also added a cookie for decoration on each cupcake. I just snapped one in half and put them on the top. And that's the finished product, guys. I hope you like it.